Penny. Katie?
Alice?
Penny?
Elliot? Margot?
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Watching Sundays. This week, all that Josh on Magicians. That was a fun episode, and it was especially fun to film that part.
Yeah. That's a great song.
Such a classic song by David Bowie and Queen.
We're just like ecstatic right now. That was just like one of the best episodes. Not only because it was musical, but it was just so much fun. Like, I didn't even care about the quest at that, like, while we were watching it. Like, it was just it was just like so much fun the whole way. I was just captivated by the whole episode.
I mean, there's obviously some weird intricacies about this episode and like what they're trying to do and how they're trying to figure things out, but at the very end, they have all of these like musical parts sprinkled in and out of the episode with Katie showing her cabaret roots and
showing her voluptuous,
showing her moves and stuff like that
on screen.
That was sexy.
It was very sexy. I mean, I did not expect her being front and center of this episode to be like in that character. It was like a big departure of like her being just like really serious all the time. And she did have the best voice out of all of them, I felt. Yeah, definitely. And then it went into this whole kind of Newsies moment where they found the key, and then they were just like, guys, we have to work together. And the way it unfolded was basically them all singing Under Pressure by David Bowie, and the key like connects them all somehow, and then like everyone just like they have to work together, they have to sing together in this amazing and epic song. But on the surface, Q presents it as we have to save Josh, but being on a united front and singing the song together, they all kind of solve their own problems. Yeah, and I think like they've been kind of apart. They're together, but they've always been apart. They've had their own kind of thing going on during this quest, and so this is supposed to unify them as one. Yeah, and in doing this, Elliot and Margot fly off like it's Neverland, and they're in this uncharted territory because they're past the point of no return. And then Julia restores, I guess, or heals that fairy that she had, forced into damaging herself for using magic. But, overall, like, everybody solved the problem they were facing at that very moment by joining in this choral, in the chorus of life. Yeah. No, basically. it was just epic. The way that they positioned this episode in particular, because, like, as I said earlier, it felt like they were in this quest together, but not really together. I mean, Elliot and Margot is in Fillory, and then Julia and Fen are like doing their own thing, and then of course Katie, Alice, and Penny. Q, and then Penny's on his own over there, and so like it kind of bonded them together, made them a little bit stronger. I had no idea Josh was gonna be an important piece of the puzzle. Yeah, I honestly forgot about him. Like, he did. He is a forgettable character the way he's complaining about it. I wouldn't say he was forgettable, but he served as a catalyst way back in the earlier parts of the season for them to actually start this quest. But it's fun to see him work his way back in. But I actually like his character. He's fun. But what this episode does, as you said, it unified them as kind of like. Before, they were all chasing their own little part of the quest, but in what this episode does, obviously it just makes them realize that they're all chasing the same quest, and they all have their parts to play, and they're all interconnected, so that if like one person fails, everybody fails. Especially Alice as well. Yeah. It felt like she had her own kind of mission going on apart from the quest. it seems like she really wants to be part of the quest, but like they can't really trust her. So I'm not sure if it's truly unified her with the rest of the group, but I hope so, because like I'm ready for the rest of this quest to keep going.
Yeah, and it looks like the next chapter is about to reveal itself to the magicians, but on the Alice front, I think there's still trepidation on that front, just because like when she picked up the book, Q was like,
yeah,
give it to me.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
And you heard me when we were watching. I was like, sign up now, bitch. This is this is your chance. Yeah. You gotta get in on the same page, or you're not gonna move forward on your own problem, which is what we've been saying. Like, everybody has their own problems and everybody has their own things to chase with this quest, and they have to realize they have to help each other. And Alice needs to like bring herself 110% with the group, so she can solve her own problem. Like, she can't just go off on her own and chase that down by herself. So
what did you guys think about this episode? Did you find yourself standing up from the sofa or whatever you were doing while you were watching this and singing along? I remembered it from the My Chemical Romance, and the Used did a cover. You had mentioned that Vanilla Ice stole that beat.
Yeah, but that was the famous beat that Vanilla Ice.
But it was just like that moment, like just my heart was just like fulfilled. It was like filled with so much happiness and
joy. It was
joy.
Joyous. Yeah, it was very awesome. Fun. So let us know in the comment section below, did you have as much fun as we did with this episode? Let us know, and as always, like and subscribe for more videos from us, and we'll see you guys next week for more Magicians.